Before I start this, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahshai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, double unto Apostle, elders, great minister, rule and teach well. Shalom to 144,000 men that's pushing and believing this word and all show sincerity and sacrificing their lives and will and life and will to do so. And shalom to the men, women, and children that's tuning in and listening. And shalom to the airlights, foreigners scattered abroad on all four corners. Shalom yet again. And this video right here was something that brothers all over been doing videos on, and it just happened to be my turn to make do this video on this. Alazar recently we recently seen Alazar talk about being a Hebrew Israelite life coach, which is really if you really go into this guy, you can tell that he's not nowhere near close. And on top of that, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is our ultimate life coach. You know, the Lord giving us the Yahweh Shai and the scriptures. This is our life coach. And you simple Negroes that's gonna fall into that snare or whatever. I mean, you just made to fall into it. You know, and he teaches to talk about he can keep the law perfectly if she can. But anyway, I didn't want it to be rant too long on that. But yeah, let's just go to show that this ain't about money, man. It's this brought out multiple times. No matter how Jake tried to put it's all about filthy lucre and money. So first, I'm gonna go to Matthew chapter 6 and verse what was that 24? Oh shoot, I ripped it off. This is Matthew chapter 6 and verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he hold to one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve Mammon and Yahweh. And yeah, that goes to show that at the end of the day, you either gonna serve Yahweh or gonna serve the God of money and Mammon. You know, a lot of Jake are giving into the I'm chasing the bag. Well, when you come to this truth, that chasing the bag, don't get it wrong. I'm not saying or advocating not going to work or not getting the money that you need for our daily bread. I mean, if you had an extra opportunity to make more money, sure, go ahead. That's fine. You're supposed to work for what you're supposed to work. To uphold and pay your bills. And if you got a little extra, that's cool. You can have a little extra. But really, at the end of the day, man, it's a limit to it. You don't supposed to be all bag chasing this, bag chasing that. No, that ain't what this is about, and that's not how you're supposed to be acting. Now, great, like I say, granted, if you have the opportunity to make more money, and you're able to, you should take that opportunity. But nonetheless, that goes to show that at the end of the day, making money ain't a primary focus in this truth. So now I'm gonna jump a chapter over. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna jump a chapter over because at the end of the day, a lot of these so-called great Israelite teachers or prophets or that have notoriety, they don't they don't come in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahshua. They come in the spirit of, oh, let me try to get money off of y'all. And at the end of the day, all that money chasing, and those people that look to you for spiritual guidance in a sense to lead the people away. They at the when shit really hits the fan, y'all gonna be like, they're gonna come to y'all and say, oh, you ain't teach this, you ain't do that. Well, at the end of the day, that's on you. You ain't the money don't matter. Ultimately, now that's not to say we don't give tithes and offerings to our elders or apostles or camp, but they don't use that shit for filthy lucre's sake. They use that for spiritual means and things like that. This is Matthew chapter 7 and verse 15. Behold, not behold, beware the strict. Behold, I keep saying behold. Salakia. This is Matthew chapter 16, 7 and verse 15. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. Yeah, so you got a question. Is this guy just doing this for the money, or he doing this to act or Because really, his action already showed that he want money more than anything. If you could preach about Paul writings are valid and that, come on now, why would it be written if it was? Why would Paul's writings not be valid? Yet it's written down in the scriptures in the New Testament. Come on now, that wouldn't make sense. That's not scriptural. That's completely not scriptural. So. Yeah, man. At the end of the day, that right there, that group over there, beginning with that leader, they got a lot of answers for, and the Lord gonna come back and gonna judge you, very traumatically and terrorizing. He gonna terrorize you, false prophets, you Jake, that think, oh, it's all about the money. It's all about the money. You ain't no better than a black Christian church. You know better than a pastor or a preacher at a church that's doing this for money, man. At the end of the day. So now, after that, I'm gonna go to Titus chapter 1 and verse 11. This is Titus chapter 1 and verse 11. Whose mouth must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake. And yeah, at the end of the day, it's all about money. You shouldn't have no Israelite life coach. Now, granted, there's brothers. You have our elders and apostles, elder bishops, right? Obviously, they give us advice and things to help us out, which is scriptural. Now, that's not saying, oh, you can't go to your elders and apostles for advice, which you should, because those are the elder men. They've been through it before you. They've got the experience. But as a life coach, that's not scriptural, not scriptural at all. So from there, let me see. Now I'm gonna go to Matthew chapter 10 real quick because this is an example when Yahweh shows on the scene. A lot of these this is the same thing that's happening now, really. You know, with all these teachers wanting money and doing money, not doing money, having money and not using it the right way and gaining it in a not in the right way. So this is Matthew chapter 10, and I start at verse 5. These 12 Yahweh Shai sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles and into a city of Samaritans enter ye not. So this is an example coming up. But go rather to the lost sheep of Israel, which Yahushua commanded the 12 to go to the lost sheep of Israel. He'll let's see. Verse 7, as ye go, preach saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Yeah, because when Yahushua came on the scene, that was the beginning of the last days. Now we're in the latter end of the last days. And verse 8, heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils, and freely ye have received. Receive, freely give. Yeah, and the key word, freely have received, freely give. You're not supposed to charge anybody for a breakdown. That was given freely to you. Our apostles and elders gave us the breakdown freely. So why should you be charging for a breakdown, or why should you be charging to learn scriptures, which don't make sense? It's not scriptural. Now, let's see. And also in verse 8, Yahushua gave them spiritual powers, heal the sick, cleanse lepers, raise the dead. That's things that the apostles done. Let's see. I should have jumped down a little bit. Let me see. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, provide neither. Oh, verse 10. Provide neither gold nor silver nor brass nor in your purses. Let's see. I think. Let me see. Let me see. Where was it? Where was it at? Yeah, that was pretty much it on that. But yeah, man, at the end of the day, you don't supposed to be sitting up here doing supposed to be paying for a breakdown, let alone paying to learn scriptures when it's in the book you just gotta read. Now granted, yes you have teachers, yes you have elders, you know, but at the end of the day, that's not how it should go. Now, let me see. What was Yeah, because at the end of the day, Yahushua came into the temple and it was selling merchandise, selling, and that's how Jake is. So they see things worth it for money, and they just get to selling it. Anything that's not nailed to a wall or nailed to a floor or stapling to the ground wholeheartedly, they like to sell it. And Yahushua dealt with that in the temple, and he had boy, he did in there. Ooh, he put belt to ass. Started throwing tables over and all of that. Cause that's how Jake is. Jake don't really care. They only care about what they want and fulfill their own lust in their own bellies. You know. And at the end of the day, there will be a division. Will there be a division between those that truly serve the Lord wholeheartedly and sincerely, or and those will be those that don't at the end of the day, and those that don't want to be destroyed, and those that who do will be delivered. And it's hard to set up in the spirit that way. But yeah, I didn't want to make this video too long. Lord willing, this will be edifying. But before I close, I'd like to give our praise to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakodash, and on to the next one, Shalom.